Alright guys, here's my take for now. I'm going to finish off by reading every entry in the databank because I didn't really read them too much. And then, the only reason why you'll see any other footage from me is if I find more Haxian bounty hunters. Quest, journey begins. Calcast this. Second and ninth at the same time attacked me? How'd they find me? Free Zeffo Sage. Ah, the night. He claimed to be studying Zeffo ruins. Nope, that was a big lie. Chapter 3. BD1 pulled a Phantom Menace, Darth Maul Obi-Wan on Trilla there. Also, wait, hold on. Why did I have to find all three states? Why couldn't I just find the Astrium? So dumb. Anyway. Dork Tormo. There are multiple astriums? That's fucking weird. We never saw that bitch die. I was sure she was coming back. Oh, so hold on. I'm frozen again. Gorgara. That's what it was. Hey, Malikos. I'm a former Jedi, now studying the dark side. I study all aspects of the Force. Gee, where have I heard that before? She sold her crystal to pay for Grease's debts. Amazing. I didn't even know that. All he had to do was kneel. That was the whole trick. No, she was willing to talk. Magic with a K at the end. After this. Kala is an inquisitor. Why the fuck didn't Trilla kill me while I was busy with that fucking flashback? That was really dumb of her. In the future that awaited the crew, endless side questing. Raka. Oh my god, they put so much work into fucking Bracca, into the first world, making it look crazy with all the like broken ships around it. Not that the rest of the fucking worlds weren't like pretty detailed too, but they really sold that first area. And probably for trailers and shit too, right? And demos. And they lowered safety standards. Ibdis Maw? Distributed digestive system? They've been eating starship material. Yeah. Fuck is a Splox? Oh, the Splox help the Bogling. Alright, the Splox help kill the Boglings. Uh, by luring them to the Bog Rats. Splox will eat the eggs, though. I think the Splox are the bug thing. On really quick. That was a Bog Rat, that was an Ogdo. That's the Splox, okay, I think. The fuck is a Czar? Bogling studies. Against an Ogdo. Ugh. Bad idea. Play a Bog. Heckles. Escape artist. Better escape Bog Rats then. Fox was over the research. Fine, Og. Why didn't he just literally walk there? The way I did. Cordova is frustrated with the council. Oh, he was Seer's master. Eno was. He got a vision of the fall of the Jedi Order. Whoever received the vision of the fall of the Jedi Order and warned the council. None of the council were convinced and disregarded him. The only person who believed him was Jocasta Nu. Probably why he was frustrated. Who the fuck is Jocasta Nu? What do they look like? Oh, she's literally the librarian! Oh, from Attack of the Clones. I remember her. Okay. Who is Sanctuary? You didn't want them involved in the Clone Wars anymore. Yeah. Like Padme didn't, too. Whether or not to wear a sweater. Or night. Action. Infamous. By the way, I saw something briefly. Binog glitch. Yeah, there used to be a bug with the bug. Or the Bugara or whatever. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, Zeffo. We're here. Buckle in, boys. Tomb Guardian fucked those guys up, huh? This is the officer that was fucking killed stealing uh after stealing a relic like by a cave in. Why did they have to relocate people? They were sleeping in their houses. Hit, hit it so that she could give it to the emperor. Made reckless by her deception, and that's why she fucking got caved in. Officer Crane tried to hide it in the cave, trapped by a collapse and died. They say looters will be shot. They mean people we think are taking too long will be shot, of course. Not 901st, 201st. The Scrub Squadron. Father caused a distraction, allowing the mother to escape with their child. Wait, I'm really confused. They were being evicted, but the father was trying to help them escape? What happened? Oh, because they were seizing their property and maybe he tried to take some stuff with him, or maybe they didn't want to leave the planet, so they were trying to find another I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I'm actually very confused about this storyline. Labor camps are worse? That's what happens when they relocated them? Wow, it's even worse than I expected. Kind of weird. They had to fight a stormtrooper? Oh, the father died trying to fight a stormtrooper and to save his family. Yeah, she didn't know he was dead or something, or that he wasn't coming fast enough, so she was sad when she had to abandon him. How many people in the galaxy actually believed Palpatine's lying about the Jedi being traitors? I guess a lot probably did. Or intentionally for some reason. Why were these deliberately destroyed? We never got an answer for that. Why is the sarcophagus so big? There's no way he was that big, right? Am I crazy? Or was he literally that big? How did they travel to Kashyyyk if they were an ancient society? They had ships too? Okay. The pottery crit? Never mind. Oh, they made a work for too. Vanity, extravagance, and workers being overworked. Makes sense. More laborers being mistreated. This stage was kind of an asshole. Alright, they both had sarcophagus. Right, no, this guy's sarcophagus was huge. The other one was normal size. Probably poor soldier. A battle aboard the ship. The Jedi fighting back against the clones was the reason for the ship to crash. Just like with me and Tarple. With Cal and Tarple. One commander. Oh no! Wait. Hold on. One commander and Jedi Master survived. But if they were together, was this before Order 66 even happened? How was there a battle aboard the ship then? Padawan was alive too for now, but injured. Then they hid in the ventilation shaft? But after the crash? Jedi General who commanded this Venator found her Padawan. They fought back the clones who were once their friends. After the crash? I'm confused. The ship crashed and then Order 66 happened is what I'm gathering. It's kind of weird. Padawan didn't leave like the Master said, and then after the Padawan buried his Master, he fucking died too. Okay, kashyyyk. Go. They're friendly creatures. Talk. Overripe fruit. Only the overripe ones, not the slightly ripe ones. 50% of Kashyyyk's force are covered in Wireshock webs. Lovely. Hold on. I've been around the forest. And I've seen more. I've seen less than 15% covered. I'm just saying. I know I took a small sample. But, defend yourself against this giant spider, 3-year-old Wookiee. Unique secretion. That's why I give my girl every day. I'm just kidding. How do the egg sacs deter predators? Spend 5 days eating out of their own fucking egg sac with their venom. Do they melt it with venom or do they eat it? Which is it, game? Cool. The lung plant. Smart enough to know when it's threatened and to fill its body with air in a fast fashion. What the fuck is a slig? They're a delicacy, but if they get too mature, they're fucking poisonous. If that's the case, how are the incidents of poisoning rare? That's really weird. Didn't seem very aerodynamic, am I wrong? Damn, it doesn't eat much at all, does it? Oh, the sligs are probably the slugs. Fly-shocks are the spiders. Guarantees peace for the viewer. I mean, I haven't seen much peace since I fucking saw that bird, I'll tell you what. Oops. They fought the big spider. Big mistake, boys. From refining what? What were they poisoned with? Oh, because they were doing the work, right. With joy and anger. What a combination. Dangerous and dark. Oh, I get it. I get it. Refinement of the sap was what. We don't know what they're used for? 200 tons of industrial. Slowly poisoning sounds like quickly poisoning. Yes, that lovely Battlefront 2 level. Or mission. More effectively incinerate Kashyyyk's wildlife. But because of the spiders. They weren't that effective. I was watching them try to fight those spiders, and it was rough, guys. Ever find Tarful? No. Tarful's been in the same place for like fucking a week, and the Imperials haven't found him yet? I'm amazed. They're really bad trackers, huh? Light touch architect. Very important work. Probably the same important Wookiee, that elder. Really? The last shield bird on the planet? Well, good luck mating. And then died. Source for the planet's what? Yes, oxygen. Star Wars trees look the same as normal trees. Dathomir time, baby. Only one more, like, main planet is left, by the way. Gratis. Dust and bacteria. Filter, the filaments contract. A lot clean air inside, creating a humid environment where the hydraulics can absorb the small amount of water it needs. Hold on. I wasn't even paying attention to all the... Oh, they repaired it. It's not repaired, though. I wasn't even paying attention to all the pictures. Were you guys? I was not paying attention. At all. It all blew by me. I was focused on my reading. I know I'm being really annoying now, but look at this. This. Look at it. Sorry. Much things are what the Night Sisters and Night Brothers use for their tattoos. The Lesser Nidak. Yeah, those things fucking kill. As familiars? Does that mean pets, or are we going Shane Dawson over here? Night Sisters kept them as familiars? It's kind of weird. Solitary creature. Their only natural predator is the massive fucking bat thing. Well, now there's gonna be more of them now that I got rid of their only predator. Oops. The Night Brothers domesticated fucking spiders. Only recently. Baneback spider. What they're called here? The Baneback. Not the Night Sisters magical land. See, Night Brothers and Night Sisters do work together. Why were they fighting later? Imagine bonding with the spider. Unironically, a venomous one. From its infancy. Really weird. Ugh. Fire legend. Nearly impossible to rip from the rock. Why we climbed it. I think that's what we... Don't eat large doses of that shit. That's probably what drove Malicos mad. No, he was already mad. Their cells divide spontaneously. No sport. The Night Brothers. Their staffs. What, they use the Night Sisters' magic in their staffs? They don't even have their own? Men can't be magical. There you go. Now we know more. Which arena again? I don't even remember. Into this pit, killed by beast. Hydax. Bogano. Only the boldest, by the way. Yes, imaging yourself trying to paint a rock. Ominous effigy. No data found. Appearance suggests nothing good. Hogwarts School of Night Sister Wizardry. Why did they introduce new magic that wasn't the Force to Star Wars? That's too fucking that crosses a line for me. I don't know. I think the Force should be the only. Never mind. Night Sister never got proper burial. Walking in a graveyard. Annihilated. The one Night Sister survived the Great Massacre. She was alone and afraid her sister was gone. Clearly, just one person survived. Force sensitives. Okay, so it was the Force. They called it magic, but it was the Force. Oh, really weird Force, by the way. Expression of the Force unknown to Jedi or Sith. Okay. Don't like it. Previously ruled dathomir. Night Sister Society was strictly matriarchal, probably because they were literally all female. Covenant answering to a mother who also ruled. The Night Brother class was a lower class. Oh, the lady's probably happy. Count Dooku killed them all by sending Grievous there after Asajj Ventress and her sisters attempted to assassinate him. Asajj Ventress was a Night Sister? So that Night Sister was, yeah. So obviously the Night Sister who survived wasn't Mother. Mother's probably dead. My brothers witnessed the ship crash in the swamps. Crashing in the swamp, pilot was fleeing from something. Picked a bad place to hide out. He was fleeing Order 66. Someone survived the crash in Dathomir, but not without suffering. He was suffering. Night Brothers brought an intruder here, but they were awaiting instructions. This is where he was imprisoned. Someone became involved with the affairs of the Night Brothers, and they were not welcome. This was, the intruder. After he wasn't in prison anymore. Night Brothers started chasing, the stranger through the swamp, someone they feared. The brothers found someone dangerous, an outsider. Whoever it was, they took them to their leader. Okay, I don't think these are in the right order, or whatever. Whoever the outsider was, he killed the leader of the Night Brothers. A new leader came to control the Night Brothers. The same fucking powerful stranger. Outsider was here, not a Night Brother. I sensed something familiar. It was Marcos. Someone's headed towards the ruin. I felt the pull of a ancient energy. Marcos being by the dark and it. Sage Kujet. Promising their followers power and mastery over the Life Wind, Kujet stage a massacre from their hidden seat on Dathomir, later known as the Kujet. Why did he kill them all? But this relief depicts Kujet casting their enemies into the pits below. The Night Sister confronted the stranger, who became Night Brother leader in an intense negotiation. Malchus wanted Merrin to lead him through the ruins, but she was afraid. She knew he was after power. Merrin prayed to her lost sister's forgiveness. She made a deal with Malchus and agreed to magic, but she was worried he couldn't be trusted to. Ordo Eris is where the Haxian Brute took us. Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club. Ilum terrain. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Volcanic episode. So there are other places where they can be found. So this shouldn't be the only place then. The crystals communicate. So the Padawans had to do this, or faceless by master. Jedi. They're just called Jedi devices. Jedi devices. They were really protective of this fucking mineral, weren't they? Whoever mysteriously left. Oh, packs dropped. How did she fail? What is she angry about? Gave into her anger, and then is she the one who was missing in the caves? The pristine ecosystem? You mean the ice planet? Fucking wasteland? Okay. Wonder what they were using the crystals for. Why isn't this place replayable? That's really annoying. Emperor's Ruth. Eradicate Jedi Order from every corner of the galaxy. Maintain a public perception of peace and security. The potentially hidden empire at large. Rumors swirl of a dark site where Force users go to die. Literally, they say the Jedi are traitors, but literally they find kids who didn't even know anything about the Order who are Force sensitive. They fucking or torture them, and make them like this. Yeah. Experimentation. Vader's kind of experiments, like with Starkiller. The final abominable. Prisoners and perch troopers own their lethal. Abusive troopers. Kind of escape. Oh, fill up from clock cause them to. System compromise. Give you full flooding. Wasn't this intentional in the design? Fairlocks are open. If necessary, the entire fortress may be purposely compromised or flooded to prevent the escape of prisoners. And if they're deep enough, the pressure might crush them or crush their skulls. Only for the high value dathomir. Characters. Cal. So he fled the ship. His master was killed. He landed on Braca, and he just had to be a rigger for the rest of the time because the Empire had taken over. Why did they have to ask who the Jedi was? If they witnessed me using the Force, wouldn't they have known which one of me was a fucking Jedi? Just only in the Force, and then he promptly cut himself off from the. Here's my master. She's not even a Jedi anymore. Not exactly a sage wise. He literally had to help her not turn into the dark side at the end of the game. Challenge the wisdom of the Jedi Council. They were never very close after she became a knight. Not like Anakin and Obi-Wan, apparently. They weren't good enough to turn Seer into a fucking. How come they didn't turn Seer into an Inquisitor, but fucking Trilla fucking turned into an Inquisitor? Damn. Seer had. Now we know why Seer was the master. Well, actually, Trilla was the Padawan, so that's kind of why it was easier to turn her. But she did, and then turned back to the Force again. So. Now known to his co-pilots. They never turned me in though. They just turned. They brought me to a fighting ring, and they didn't turn me into the Empire yet. I'm BD1. Why is his head fearless? Droid chill. Wipe, not almost there, boys. He unlocked the. Wait, what did the Zeffo keep in the Bogano vault before he hid the holocron there? That's my question. What the fuck were they keeping there before that? The holocron was just floating there in that one spot after I did all this shit. Anyway, it didn't even open up a new part of the vault. It literally just made the thing appear where I was already standing. Weird. He let them take the artifact from the top of the tree? Man, Tarful is a really nice Wookiee. One of the last two remaining Zephyr. How did Eno Cordova die? Enjoy the memory, she said, or something. Toy with it. Not sister, less about her. Odin. Damn, how effective is brainwashing in this Star Wars universe? Fuck. People were all like really cool Jedi before, and then they just became assholes. She didn't just command the Night Brothers to attack me. She teleported the motherfuckers there. Malicos deception. The fucking cliche zombie shit, right? The Wanderer, quote, quote. Why does he have that? Oh, because that was the scar on his chest. How did he get that scar on his chest in the first place? Weird. Become the darkness and madness of dathomir. Return the power, because he lost it in Order 6. Did he even learn any of their magic? He just used fucking regular force attacks. Did he even learn anything? That that second sentence is written completely wrong grammatically, by the way. It implied something it didn't mean. Firm and disciplined doctrine. Other characters. Oh, funny image. They should have done the faces rather than just the lightsaber. Mentors. Man. And he just died after I literally gave up my identity to save him. I forgot about that. Man, that's fucking tragic shit, man. I mean, this whole game could have just not happened. Except, yeah, no matter what, Prof was dying. Well, we did kill two, Sith, two Inquisitors, and, fallen Jedi and dathomir. So I guess those three things were positives, right, guys? Prof gives his own life to save him. I mean, he's not the reason I was saved. I was saved because I fucking fell somewhere. Listen, this is written completely wrong. Prof's death didn't give me a chance to escape. Prof died, and then they turned on me, and then I escaped. That's the order it actually happened. This is all wrong. I mean, I can look back at the VOD if I need to. I'm pretty sure I remember. Oh, he's harboring vengeance against the death of his sister during the Clone Wars. Who is Saw's sister? Blurred moral line. Oh, he's okay with collateral damage. Oof. Yikes. That's the kind of thing that makes you lay down your arms as a stormtrooper, am I right, guys? Saw better be careful he doesn't fucking make his troops question his morals. Mostly this Mercurial mobster. What an alliteration. Man, Tarful really does fucking he's really sly about not getting caught, huh? Asymmetrical warfare, baby. She's the lady who lost her husband on Zeffo, I remember. Wait, did was her father, were they fleeing the Empire from Zeffo because they were rebels and they were discovered while they were being relocated, or what's the story? Empire, Imperial Tech. Chin-mounted long-range blaster cannons. Chin-mounted. Imagine a stormtrooper with chin-mounted blasters. Bonk droid. I mean the ammo droid. They were used by everyone in Battlefront 2. What do you mean Imperial? Did I see? Wait, did I ever see a Gonk droid in the prequels? If so, then this is written wrong. It's not as Imperial tech. Well, I guess maybe Imperial. It could be used by the Imperials later. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Power generators. Mobile operation. Utilized by civilians too. So yeah, okay. Like I said, the low honking noise that sounds like gonk, honk, honk. Gonk droid was arrested for sexual harassment. The laddie slash infantry is what the I stands for. They didn't even explain what the slash I stood for. Damn, they're fucking slipping on this data bank, boys. Low altitude? I should take that thing fucking high and fucking blast those fucking Techno Union ships at the Spire from Battlefront 1 until I realized that was a stupid fucking strategy and didn't accomplish anything. And only in the early years of the Empire. Then the rebels start getting their hands on them in Battlefront 2, baby. Amen, brother. Imperial astromech, which is basically just an astromech, but black. Astro. The Corporate Alliance tank droid. The armored tank droid is what I know it as. Battlefront 2 is what it was called. Versatile. Holy shit. Archive 1. This is where we heard his voice.
My friend, I've unearthed a curious artifact. An ancient sphere capable of storing and conducting massive amounts of energy. Whatever civilization crafted this must be the same that created the seemingly impenetrable structure nearby. I believe studying this sphere may yield the information I need to discover who they were and why they built such a landmark.
Yeah, why did they build it again? What did they hide there? Did we ever learn that or no?
My friend, examinations of the sphere proved fruitful. I found similar relics across Bogano's surface, including a precious few with glyphs. After much study, I've discerned a pattern and begun to translate their language.
Damn, that was easy.
Within their glyphs, I've determined the words sage, vault, and tomb. There is more. What appears to be coordinates to the Zeffo system. Perhaps this is the same ancient civilization which abounded there.
An ancient civilization that was able to travel through space. Amazing.
My friend, In the rotation since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about the Zeffo than I once believed possible. This planet, their homeworld, has been a revelation. It appears many, yet not all the Zeffo, could wield the
I think that was
Force.
a thing in Star Wars
They
anyway.
called it the Life Wind, and those who wielded it, sages. 3 names appear with frequency: Aelram, Mitral, Kujet.
2 of them were
It
assholes.
seems these
Darksiders.
sages held esteemed positions within their culture.
Even though they were
I've informed
assholes.
the consul
2 of them.
to lukewarm reception. They have become too focused on Jedi history, but the history of the Force belongs to us all.
Miktril was the greedy asshole, right?
My friend, what I found here is disconcerting. It seems these candles were offerings brought to this tomb in exaltation of the sage Mictril. At first, I believed them votives to the life wind, but the further I delve into this tomb, the less the evidence supports this. And yet, there is one gift that intrigues me. Statuary of Zeffo holding circular objects much like spheres. Though much of the tomb is well preserved, these are uniformly destroyed. An interesting puzzle.
Yeah, why did they destroy the fucking circles?
My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif. This place less a tomb, and more a temple to one ruler's pride. I found repeated glyphs with the same word, astrium, always near damaged statues. I believe this astrium was once a ubiquitous sacred symbol, perhaps even linked to the vault.
Was the key.
My friend, I finally found an intact representation of the most sacred Zeffo artifact. A depiction of Mictril at the vault on Pagano. You can see the object in their hand. I believe it allows a Force wielder to perceive the mysteries of the vault. It is the key and the guide, the Zeffo Astrium. But who destroyed images of it, and why? It requires further research. However, the next step is clear. Find an Astrium, if any still exist.
Why didn't why didn't the memory of where to find the astrium just unlock at the beginning of the game? Why didn't, never mind.
My friend, I recently discovered the Zeffo had some interest in dathomir. Strange. For such a culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark. There's more to be discovered on Dathomir. My friend, we've reached the tomb of Kujet in search of an astrium. It is more secluded than even I would have thought.
How did we not find
It
it?
seems the way in was secret even during the time of the Zeffo. A contrast from the ostentatious tomb of
Then how did they hide an astrium
yet
there?
not a welcome one. The Night Sisters of Dathomir granted me passage, but even they warned me against these ruins. Something dark transpired here. I can feel it.
The Night Sisters were still alive when he came here. Dooku hadn't killed them all yet with
My
Grievous.
friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge. But the shadow of
Oh,
the
that's why
dark
you didn't get the
side
astrium
lies
here.
heavy in this tomb. I've uncovered Kujet's legacy. A ruthless leader who destroyed the Astriums and lives of any who opposed the Sage's rule. These Zeffo were once Kujet's enemies. Brave rebels who stood against tyranny. Forgive me. I've spent too many rotations on this planet. My mind is beginning to slip. I can go no further. I must return to Zeffo.
Darkseid, Zeffo Force user. Why was he destroying astrium? That doesn't make.
My friend, I believe this to be the earliest Zeffo site we've uncovered yet. Despite my reservations, I cannot chase the Pagano vault from my mind. Its visions shape the direction of an entire culture. I must understand why. My friend, this tomb is utterly fascinating. It once served as a proving ground for Force-sensitive Zeffo sages, but was converted into a space to honor their remains. And yet nothing received greater honor here than the Force itself, the life wind as they called it. Oh, it's beautiful to see. My friend, after my analysis of the architecture in Aelron's tomb, I confirmed that Zeffo had contact with Kashyyyk. It's time to call on an old friend. There's a good chance Chieftain Tarful can provide the information I seek.
Astrium.
My friend, as Tarful led us here, he spoke of a glorious creature called the Shio bird. He said the bird is the forest's protector. So rare, it's nearly legendary. I would dearly love to research this creature further, but the Astrium must be my priority. I hope to one day return and search for the Shio with Tarful.
Did he before he died? Was he killed in Order 66?
My friend, never have I seen a view more exquisite than atop this tree. The climb has given me time to reflect. It was the will of the Force that I found Bogano, and that I am here now. There is a greater journey ahead. My friend, I've found my quarry atop Kashyyyk's origin tree, the Astrium. This relic is the key to the vault on Bogano. The dark side clouded every attempt at finding one on Dathomir, but the Force provided a new path.
We found the Astrium. Did he go in? Does he know what the fuck was in the vault before he hid the fucking thing there?
My friend, entering the vault gave me a premonition just as it did for the Zeffo. I saw the fall of the Jedi, the overwhelming power of the dark side spreading across the galaxy. We must act quickly. I need to inform the Council. My friend, I flew with all haste to Coruscant and presented my findings to the Council. Despite my persistence, despite my research, they do not take this threat seriously. Only one person believed in me. My old confidant, Jocasta knew.
She's the librarian
She
lady from Attack of the
entrusted
Clones,
me
by
with
the
a
way.
holocron from the Jedi archives. A secret copy of her list of young Force sensitives.
He doesn't say a goddamn word. Like, there was nothing physical hidden in the fucking vault?
BD-1.
What did the Zeppo use it
This may
for?
be the last you see of me. I can sense the doom of the Jedi Order is upon us. I must leave the holocron behind. If anything happens to me, I trust that another will come to
Was he
find
killed
it.
in Order
You
66?
agreed to guard this secret, at the cost of your own memories. I will never forget that sacrifice. I believe in you as I always have. If another Jedi comes to Bogano, you will be their guide. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. My friend, my name is Jedi Master Eno Cordova. The Bogano Vault, constructed by the Zeffo millennia ago, granted me a vision of the Jedi's doom. To preserve the Order, I've hidden a holocron, detailing the names and locations of all known young Force sensitives deep within the vault. To access the holocron, you must seek out the tombs of three
This was the
great
first one. Why is it
Zeffo
listed as the
sages.
last one?
BD-1 will aid you on your journey. He will be your guide.
Risk. Man's easily diminished. Adaptability. I thought they were the speeder helmets. Or the sniper helmets. Crowd control. Really? Are you sure about that? And Scout Trooper. Specialized spin techniques. Only guys with a shoulder pad can spin around. Indiscriminately. Guy has grenade. The ATST. Reconnaissance? They're big brutes. What do you mean? Also, not very. Their legs are easy to fucking whoop, 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 trip up with logs. Targeting smaller threat. Everything is chin mounted for these guys. Yeah, because it has a face. You know your tanks don't have to have faces, right, Star Wars? Well, it looks cool. Shut up. 2 clicks. Oh, that's a Star Wars measurement, right? Hero secure. Easy to read. Susceptible to parrying. Yeah, they are. Should have done that more on them. Outdated system. The Empire, by the way. Outdated system vulnerable to hacking by updated droid unit. They're also not like soldiers, so they were used in like soldier situations. Weird. Fucking 10 meters? Was it really? The weapon can. What a weird second sentence. But why does it have to be rotary? Isn't that anyway? Yeah, because it self-destructs, right? Robot. Nice. Do they manipulate? Have those legs ever been used for anything ever? I don't think so. Oh, they're for gathering samples. Hovers on a repulsor lift generator. Why can I barely read the bottom? What is it? That's not the rocket launcher trooper I know and love. Now we get into the purge troopers first. The lower purge. Oh, I found it. Oh shit, there was more to this too. You have to use the right stick. It doesn't even fucking tell you. This game's so dumb sometimes. Now we know. Electro staff. Not baton. Staff. Carrying them once doesn't do much. They all fight the same way, though. The same timing and everything, by the way. This is the actually this is the weakest one, the one with the gun. This guy's the big boy. Slow attacks against the Jedi? Generally death sentence for the hammer boy. I don't know why they thought this one was a good idea. Unless there's like other people backing him up. But if he's by himself, he's fucked. Pokemon. Ah, there's the ninth sister. Why the fuck does their shit exist on a circle? That's not a good design. See that circle part? Like, fuck. Makes it really awkward, buddy. I don't know why you're doing that. Used to be a Jedi before she... Avoid close quarter combat? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get out my blaster rifle. Oh, wait. Also, fight with her was really easy. I did it my first fucking try. Avoid close quarter combat. Shut the fuck up. Less agile. Okay. I didn't do that, but I survived. Empathic ability, and she's a dark sider. Man, her life must be fucked up now. Finds though. Gorilla. Parry, block, get an attack. Very intelligent, but not intelligent enough to not fall for the dark side. Dang, that was probably the only choice for her at that time. Sociopathic charisma. And Vader. Escape is the only chance of survival. Well, Han shot first. I remember that from the fucking Endor battle. Most powerful Sith in the galaxy? The Emperor, buddy. You heard of them? I had a flashback. Oh, flashback. No, like the animals on the planets. It actually fooled me once. It was common pest, right? Fellow human man. Common pest. Feeds off small creatures like boglings, and humans apparently. Natural enemies, the Ogdo. They're easy prey. I don't care how hard your skin is, a lightsaber's gonna cut through that shit. Ogdo. Sever the tongue with a combination of the Force and lightsaber. By force pulling and lightsaber. Alpha Predator, baby. At the top of the Vegano food chain. Flux. Very easily. Omnivorous. Oh, the notorious, the big boy. The alpha of the alphas, the Ogdo Bogdo. You could sever his tongue too? I never did that. Very aggressive, tremendous speed, powerful stamina, lightsaber resist. The rare Ogdo Bogdo. Even deadlier than its common relative. Oh, it's a species? It's not just like one big boy Ogdo, just named Ogdo Bogdo? I thought it was just like one single big boy. No, there's a whole species of like hyper aggressive fucking Ogdos. The more annoying rats. Bog rats didn't have an unblockable. Go Philak. Oh, they're resistant to push and pull, baby. Fucking Jotaz. Vulnerable abdomen. Its skin is thinnest on its front. That's well, I guess that's more. The skunkus. Nice. Explosive core. Why is there an explosive core on this plant? They're parasitic. The toxic spores are what's explosive. Brain like tissue. Doom Guardian. They look like Zeffo. Why the fuck is it exposed then? Why is the fucking central core exposed? Rabid Jotaz. Diseased Berserker. Its belly isn't as round. Why does it turn green when rabid? Baneback spider. Lesser Nidak. That's part of its name. Then there's the big boy Nidak, of course. Easily thrown off by 3. Repeat. Forge of Dathomir. Further. Quickly is Night Brother. They all look like Darth Maul, except yellow instead of red, apparently. Oh, that scar that was on on Malikos' chest before is a symbol the Night Brothers do. Did the Night Brothers carve that symbol into his chest or something? Or did he do it to like be badass and edgy? Male warrior subspecies. I didn't know a species had a one gender. Never mind. Zabrox. They were governed by the Night System. Darth Maul didn't want to be governed in a matriarchal society. That's why he left and joined Darth Plagueis. Witches that ruled the planet but were decimated during the Clone Wars by Dooku and the Archer boys. Hey, they used the red and black shit. Wait, was Darth Maul an Archer back in the day? Actually, he's more like orange than red. And loyal reverence to the Night Sisters. Girls had magic and they didn't. The fucking stupid ass zombie shit. That was a few times actually. I've seen many of them in Survive, buddy. Nidak Alpha, not the lesser. Alpha. Powerful limbs cannot be severed, so you can't do the triple parry shit. Defense against multiple parries. You cannot do the triple parry against the boss Nidak. I tried it, it didn't work, so I just ended up killing him normal. Is it a different subspecies or what? It has intelligence too. So it doesn't let it get parried multiple times. Gogara. Target swap to attack vulnerable areas. Yeah, I learned that the hard way with Apex, bro. The Winged Demon. Trickery. General. A trained motivator. Go make a sales pitch. In Haxian Brood left. A flammable posterior. That's what I said to my girl the other night. It's bioluminescent combustible posterior. Build Y-Shock. Yeah, this lunge attack very fucking kill it with. Highly intelligent, multi-legged, but still parry with a stupid attack that gets them killed immediately. Oh, the other one, the first one I found came from underground, huh? Straw plant. Why would anyone want to eat a thing that looked like that? Makes the hunger receptors? Enzymes. Yeah, fucking stuck. Why are their eyes like? Why does it look like the head of a ram on a slug? Astro. Oh, these fucking Sava things. Big leg floor. Oh, those Mycal things. Reminded me of like swinging at Minox for some reason. So Minox live in a space worm in an asteroid. Not related. Forget I said anything. Oh, parrying them doesn't do too much. Pull them in with the force. I didn't do a pull on them. I just sliced at them whenever I could. I should have thought of pulling them in. A delicacy by the Wookiees. The numbers of floors, imperial occupations. Avoid me. The old albino Wishock. Fight attack can be powerful than the other Wishocks. That's racist. The brains of its prey? It eats only the brains? Weird. Highly intelligent. For speed. Bounty hunter. Why do all bounty hunters have to have jetpacks? They're not that good. No capes, no jetpack. Relies heavily on jetpack. I don't know. I've seen them fucking hang around on the ground before. Augmented with droid parts. Only the most dangerous prey. They haven't lost a bounty yet and don't intend to. Will many of them? Just have. Damn, has every commando lost their right arms before? You don't have to smuggle droid parts, they're illegal. Okay, guys. That's the end of my playthrough. The only other footage you'll see of me if I find any more Haxian brood assholes. Which I will spend some time looking for, but not all the time. So, I will see you all. Smash Brothers playthroughs. More Dark Soul footage. Whatever. Mario Kart later. Whatever other fucking game I decide to pick up, okay? I'm gonna do the intro videos for the past few LPs that I haven't done intro videos for, because I decided to go back to that, because that shit was fun. And that's about it. That's all, folks. Good night and good luck. Blah, blah, blah.